And welcome to the channel. Damien Jackson here, back with another video. Seeing this from TMZ. Morgan Wallen, hurls N-word after rowdy night out. Apologizes, I promise to do better. Well, that's a fucking lie. He just apologizes to apologize. So, do better, do better because I said the N-word. Now, you probably think I'm gonna go in a certain way with this video. And the way you're probably thinking is probably fucking wrong. I'm not gonna go that direction because I don't give a shit about Morgan Wallen, him saying the N-word, the context in which he said N-word, whether positive, negative, whether it doesn't matter to me. My thing is, who the fuck recorded the video and then decide to sell it to TMZ? They got some snitches out here. You got some snitching ass neighbors. That's why. First, I don't even know who the fuck Morgan Wallen is. I mean, let's be honest, he don't know who the fuck I am either. So that's a mutual thing that me and him could agree on. We don't fucking know each other. But what I am gonna do is make fun of this shit because why not? Why not? Fuck it. It's funny. It's funny. Let's check it out the video. Let's start from the beginning.
Take care of this pussy. Hey, actually, hey, y'all too. Hey, take care of this pussy ass motherfucker. Oh. Hey, Gracie, take care of this pussy ass.
What the fuck? What if you're a country star? I guess the house is big enough. I don't know. Whatever. They probably shouldn't judge somebody in their homes, anyways. That's not cool. All right. So that's your video. That's your hurl of insults. He said, Morgan Wallen returned home Sunday from a rowdy night with friends. How do you say rowdy night? Is it any night out that you go to a bar, club, drinking, whatever? Is that not a rowdy night? Like, do you end up getting into some shit with some random person and stuff like that? Like, and that's just a night out. I mean, you don't want to have nights like that, but you know, sometimes things happen. It says, and as he walked up his driveway, he hurled the N-word and other profanities. It's all on video, and Wallen is remorseful. The country star and a group of buddies had just spent a night out in Nashville. Didn't a bomb go off in Nashville? Did people forget about that? Check out my other videos. I did a video on that shit. It's like people forgot about it. People forgot about it. Says when they arrived at Morgan's home at around midnight, that's an early night, they were extremely loud, honking horns and talking loud enough to piss off neighbors. Loud enough to piss off neighbors, but neighbors ain't bold enough to come outside and say, hey, Morgan, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep, bitch. Nobody says that. Nobody says that. And then one of the neighbors began recording the antics. So we're just gonna sit here and celebrate some snitching ass shit? Like, oh, let me record you being rowdy instead of, I don't know, approaching you on some respectful shit, like a respectable man or woman, and saying, hey, can you calm the fuck down? I don't want to hear this. You know, I'm trying to sleep, or I don't know, my kids are trying to sleep. Anything. I don't know. Well, hell, we got church in a few hours. We don't want to hear you fucking talking, Morgan. Anything. Instead, let's just record. This is the society we live in now. Let's sit back, record the shit, not intervene, not do anything, not try to stop or anything, or even make sure everybody's okay or anything like that. Let's just record it and either turn it into so-called authorities or whatever, or actually not turn it into authorities. Let's put it on social media. Let's send it to TMZ and make some money off of it. You gotta love this. You gotta love this Orwellian society we live in where it wants everybody to watch each other and snitch on each other. Says that Morgan appears to stumble towards his house. He tells someone to watch over a guy in his group. He says, take care of this pussy ass motherfucker. I don't give a shit about YouTube or anybody in these platforms. If they want to take down the video or censor it, go ahead. Doesn't fucking bother me. Freedom of speech applies to all speeches. And then goes on to say, take care of this pussy ass nigga. I love it. That is funny. Because if he was black, no one would say anything. If hell, if he was half black, he was a fucking quarter of a black, right? Right? If he walk around like a Colin Kaepernick, no one will say anything that he said nigga. No one will say anything. No one's gonna say anything to me because I'm saying nigga, because I'm dark skinned. No one's gonna say anything, but because he's white, he can't say it. It's so hypocrisy is at its finest. So hypocritical. It's so funny. And it says it will capture on a Ring camera. Thank you, Jeff Bezos. Please don't show that ad. Please, it's showing a fucking ad. It's gonna show an ad.
Times may be tough, but TMZ's got your back. We'll fill your mind.
Daisy with Twitter CEO Jack
show an ad about your own
Abraham
fucking company.
Abraham Lincoln, I know.
Who does that? Who shows an ad about their own company? What? So it seems like the multiple, I don't know, like, did all the neighbors record the show on their Ring cam? On their doorbell cam? See, that's when you come out and be like, hey, what the fuck y'all doing, man? Or you stand at your porch with a gun and like, hey, it's not that time of night to do this shit.
What is this, Jersey? What is this? What is this?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's when you open the door. Hey, y'all gotta shut the fuck up, man. Y'all gotta shut the fuck up. If you not gonna stand up and complain about it to their face, what are they fighting? It looks like they were fighting. Yeah, it looks like they were fighting. Pause the fucking video. So then, yeah, video from the neighbor's doorbell cam shows the scene before Morgan hurled the profanities and racial epithet. Oh, shut the fuck up. The video above was recorded Monday morning again by the same neighbor. So the video is being recorded by the neighbor on their phone, or I'm assuming their phone, and they also have their doorbell cam, which is probably fucking Ring, but you know, no sponsorship, no free sponsors, no free advertising. I mean, why? So what? Why do this? Man? Why record the next day? Morgan left the home with a friend. Morgan left the home with someone he just fucked last night. But man had a night out, bro. Like, he had a good time. Hell, he probably don't even remember what the fuck was going on. He's stumbling out like shit. And wait, and then that's his house? What, they going to go get breakfast or something? Like, if that's your house, bro, I'm sleeping in. Or he probably taking her home. Yeah, he taking her home. Oh, good for him. At least he didn't call her like an Uber or something. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. Get in the car. Let me just sit here and record. So that means the neighbor heard the noise last night, recorded, and then what? Woke up the next morning and was sitting there watching to see what any activity will happen at this country star's house. So you live across the street from a country star, right? And you just, I don't know, waiting for some shit like this to happen so you can fucking sell the video to TMZ. We're worried about him saying nigga when white people say nigga all the fucking time. Black people, Spanish people. I don't know. You probably could find a fucking Eskimo somewhere saying nigga right now. I don't know. But my thing is, obviously, it's context. He's not saying it in the context of a hateful, meaningful way. He's saying it like, you know, every other black person says it in your rap songs. But whatever. No one talks about that. Cool. So, all right. The thing is, though, what's so fucked up about it is the neighbor. The whole fucked up scenario, the whole fucked up situation with all this is the neighbor. To sit there and just basically wait for some shit like this to happen, record it, and then sell it to TMZ. I hope they got at least a good cool 100,000 off this video and shit that they decided to sell. Because you know they sold it. You know they fucking sold it. Let's see what the rest of it says. As for Sunday, it's unclear whether... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. As for Sunday, it's unclear exactly where Morgan went. What do you mean it's unclear? That's Morgan's fucking business where he went. Yeah, he probably went to go get something to fucking eat. What do you do after a night out? You come home, you're drunk and stuff. You wake up the next day, you're like, fuck, I'm hungry. I ain't finna cook nothing. Let's go get some Denny's. Get some IHOP. Get some fast food breakfast. Something, I don't know. Whatever. The local dinery. Let's go get some pancakes. All right, hell, like I said, he was probably like, shit. Yeah, I'll take you home. Let me get dressed. And he's probably looking around like, fuck this. I'll just throw on the shit I had on last night. That's a night out, bro. That's a night out. It says, but we do know he made at least one stop at Luke Bryan's restaurant. Like I fucking just said. I don't even have to read this article. I don't even have to read this article to know what the fuck happened, because we all know what happens on the night out. He went to get something to fucking eat. It says where he jumped on stage for a quick performance. This is just the latest incident with Morgan. You'll recall days before he was slated to appear on Saturday Night Live. Didn't know this. Probably because I don't know who Morgan is. I also don't watch that shit show Saturday Night Live. It says video surfaced of him partying it up in a bar without a mask and interacting and kissing several women. He was kissing several women. He was axed from the SNL show, but given another chance a few weeks later. Wallen tells TMZ, I'm embarrassed and sorry and unacceptable and an inappropriate racial slur that I wish I could take back. Man, look at Wallen. He looks like he say nigga all the time. Let's be honest. He looks like that white dude that says it. He looks like that white dude that says it around his black friends. Because you know he says it around his black friends. You know, whether it's one or two, it doesn't fucking matter. It is what it is. You know, he also says it around his other white friends, and they say it as well. Because the word is so diluted now, and it's all over the place, and the people say it in the words of endearment and shit like that, wherever you want to call it. Who cares anymore? Did he hurt anybody? I mean, the real situation is the neighbor, and was he driving drunk? We are completely ignoring real things, real issues. Your neighbor's sitting there fucking spying on you, trying to catch you do some shit because you're famous so they can sell it for a profit to TMZ. We're not even questioning whether or not him and his friends was driving drunk. Because they probably was obviously drunk, tipsy, something that was driving. So, you know, that's one thing to look into. But more or less, mind your motherfucking business. But I mean, since it's out there, I'm definitely gonna make fun of the shit because it's hilarious. There's no excuse to use this language ever. He's using that shit all the time. I want to sincerely apologize for using the word he's lying. I promise to do better. He's lying. He's lying. His publicist probably say, hey, fucking say something. Just say something. We'll be all right. Because there's no such thing as bad press. Right? Right? There's no such thing as bad press. My man got home, partied it up, had some sex, woke up the next day, went and got something to eat, still kept partying, decided to do a performance on stage, and called it a day. Sound like a good weekend to me. But this is what the world has come to, at least in America. This is what we come to. Bullshit like this. Like this is, oh man, he said something bad. We had like he was fucking out here burning crosses in people's yards and shit, walk around with a hood on and actually lynching motherfuckers. Oh, he said pussy ass niggas, so we gotta stop this. He needs to apologize. He's canceled. Cancel these nuts. This shit is stupid. This shit is dumb. So until next time.